Hey traders, so watch this video here for Monday, July 12th. I'm going to get right to it and keep it short and sweet, but as always, I'm looking forward to another week of trading. I can't imagine doing anything else for a living. It's a great job, and I'm ready to get to it on Monday morning. So I think one of my favorite things about trading is not being in a crappy mood Sunday night because I have to get up and go to work Monday, right? How many years did I do that? So anyway, here we go. Let's go. MITQ. Well, let me go back to SPY real quick, just breaking out to all-time highs again. I think we got earnings season finally coming up, but MITQ has only been trading for 2 days, but it was one of those stupid IPOs that opened at 12 and went to 27.30 the same day, and then the next day gave a big chunk of that back. Those kind of moves, I'm going to put it on watch just because I'm a day trader, right? And we'll see if we get an A plus setup. CPOP, just another red day. Watching for an afternoon breakout is my favorite setup, as you guys know, and that one. BLIN, kind of the same thing. Well, not really. A really, really strong move, and now you got like 4 days down in a row, kind of getting down. Took out the 8-day, but it's still above the 20-day. Like if MRIN and that whole group starts going, this is a pretty good looking chart to turn back up on Monday. So we'll see. Again, I only take these trades if I get an A plus intraday setup, as you guys know. So UTME had a big volume day on, let's see, that would have been Thursday, and then Friday kind of a quiet inside day. So it's interesting as a third day play there. SWBI gave a nice bounce play setup. You always hear me talk about it. It hasn't broken the 15-minute high since it was over 39, right? Then the next day topped out early. The next day two, the next day two, and the next day two, and then finally Friday kind of did this. It wasn't as late in the afternoon as I was like, but finally broke the early high in the afternoon and got not a huge move, but over a buck probably. Anyway, so now we've got a green day, bounced off the 20-day. Maybe we get a follow-through day tomorrow in that one for a bounce. So that one's going to be on watch. I didn't type this one right. Seed, SEED, big volume on Thursday, inside day on Friday, but both days had good sounding news. And, actually Friday they were running like low float China plays. I was surprised that this one didn't play along, but just definitely keep it on your radar. If you go to the weekly, look at the volume this week, right? Compared, you go back several years, you don't have this kind of volume, and it's way off of its yearly high, which was over 28 bucks. So this one is actually pretty interesting to me. There it is, 5 minutes, and back to the daily. So let's keep our eyes on Seed. OSAT, I think, was recently uplisted and had the pop, but then 3 days down in a row and kind of an inside day on Friday. My problem with it is I think people are thinking this anything space related is going to run because when Richard Branson went up into space today or yesterday or whenever the hell he did it. And usually you get a sell the news kind of thing. And this is obviously a weird chart, but if they do get going, this one, I'm seeing a lot of chatter about this one. So it's, if you go to 15-minute candles, it's kind of interesting in that a few days ago, it was over 10. Then the next day topped out early. Actually on Thursday, it did kind of do a midday breakout. Which went up, a good percentage-wise right here in let's see, those are in 30 minutes, and then on Friday never broke its early high. I'm not in love with this one by any stretch, but it doesn't cost me anything to have it on a chart, so I will. LHDX had a big rip on Friday, closing well off its highs. But we're going to look for any kind of setup there. MTSL closing way off its highs, but did have a big rip on Friday. And actually in after hours, this went up to 640, maybe even higher. Maybe went up and challenged the high of the day. So anyway, let's keep our eyes on that one, see if it's gapping on Monday. CRTD had a nice pop on Thursday, and kind of a quiet inside day on Friday, but went out at its highs. Could be a setup for him in there. SGOC is another one of those that just made a crazy move, and as far as I could tell, nobody knew why, and closed way off its highs. But as a day trader, I think traded 125 million shares, and any way you slice it, started in the $2 range and went all the way to almost 19 before settling at 9. So we do have to keep our eyes on that one. TPST, kind of the same thing. Another crazy move, closing well off its highs. We're going to keep that one on watch. And then CARV, CARV, a lot of shorts in the name and a low float, had the gap up and the run, but then closed near its lows. I'd like to see it come in for another day, and then I'd be really interested, but I am going to start watching it for a turn back up tomorrow. And that's it. Not a huge list, but we'll add gappers in the pre-market. Let's stay focused this week. and really focus on the A plus setups and work together like we've been doing. And I think we're gonna have a really, really nice week. All right. Anyway, done babbling. We'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning.